What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we're doing a classic deck, Aggro Solar Flare, with a twist. Instead of running the normal Zapricot on turn 3, which does 4 damage for 3 cost, pretty good aggro card. Instead of running Flash Radish Hunter, this is arguably even better. It's a lot less susceptible to field clear. It only does 2 damage the first turn, but the second turn it does 4, and then the third one it does 6, since all the Raptors are growing every single time you draw a card. Definitely justified in this deck because instead of like, I don't know, Wingnut or the other card we used to run, Bloomerang, it's not like the perfect card. Molekale will be a very fun card to run in this deck. It actually could be very effective. One of the cool things we do in Aggro Solar Flare is play Poison Ivy on turn 3. This is a very high, very difficult card to remove, let's say, on turn 3. The next turn they'll usually just stick a minion in front of it and then it becomes bad. It's a 5/3 to face, but only a 1/3 if it's fronted. And this is actually really good, really sets up a good Molekale play because it'll turn it into a 4-cost card and usually just win the trade against the little garbage card they put in front of it. Same thing with the Hunters. This will turn into stacked 4/4s when you play Molekale. You can really even just play Molekale, after you've played Astrocado, even after Elderberry. Elderberry is, once you've evolved it, is basically a 5-cost card. It definitely has the stats of a 5-cost card, but in a pinch sometimes, especially if this already took damage, using Molekale will be able to flip it. Really using Molekale on any of these early game cards, even the Haunted Pumpkin, which is probably the worst card in the deck to Molekale, but if they're going for some kind of field clear, every once in a while this 2-drop will end up with 3 health, and it'll actually survive. Same thing with the Blooming Heart, I guess, and with your other aggro cards like Apple Saucer and Fireweed. Also sort of allows you, can you play Fireweed on the ground, then it gets burnt on 2, and then it dies on 3. Yeah, so I guess we're still playing Fireweed mostly on heights. It's a 3/2, can counter environments. It's a good inclusion in this deck. Let's see how this deck performs. Hope you guys enjoy. It also makes the Molekale also fixes another problem, which is the more spore power. I feel like in all Solar Flare decks, it's always like a struggle when 1 out of 4 of your powers is just hot trash garbage, which more spore typically is unless you're running Pine Clone. But with Molekale, it turns those little 1-cost button shrooms into 2-cost cards, which I think is justified in terms of aggression. Of course, you can always do the classic, which is Poison Ivy on 3, they front it and play Elderberry on top of it on 4. Super Brains is a really good matchup for this deck because he really does not have effective small removal or field clear. And this is a really good curve, so this should be more or less a gimme. Really nothing you can do about this Blooming Heart growing on 1. I was gonna maybe run Reincarnation instead of Blooming Heart on 1, but alright, so if this sort of meme-ish version of, again, a really good deck though, Aggro Solar Flare, if you think this deck will go 8 wins out of 10 vote, yeah, 7 and 3 or fewer vote, no, over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/Fryma. Realize we've never really, if you want the budget version of Aggro Solar Flare, it's in the first half of the video, and then Aggro Solar Flare, the expensive one, is actually in the second half of said video. But other than that, we really haven't done much of Aggro Solar Flare on YouTube, so let's see if we can get this recording in. So we have some interesting choices here. We could just ignore it. I could Fireweed, which is a 2-for-1. This dies to Scorch eventually. Fireweed on 2 isn't bad. It's really not bad. It means we get 3 damage, he gets 0. Is basically what this trade does. And this dies, of course, next turn. Wildberry would be better here. So this will die a crappy death, but it still countered his card and did 3 damage to face. I think that's... it doesn't look like he liked what he conjured, so we were definitely ahead, and the opponent played a card, so we count that as a win. Fast concedes. Very cool. It's Yahya Mama. I did the bets, right? Alright, well. Here's another Huge Giganticus. Super Brains and Huge Giganticus, again, are the best matchup for this deck. I probably should be looking for a 2 here, because we have opportunities to draw into another 2 or a 3. Okay, that made it much worse. Let's see if we can top deck a 2 and a 3 now. Really bricked. Definitely go face. Enjoy your card. We have a really bad starting hand, though. Again, most of our deck... Is most of our deck 2s and 3s? I guess half of our deck, exactly. Even getting a 1 here would be better than nothing. Yes! Okay, so we got a playable card. It would be so nice if Scorch was active. If he plays like Space Time, that means Scorch becomes a highly playable card here. Let's see what's in the box. Hopefully nothing too stupid. That's... Oh! It activates Scorch? At first I thought that was terrible because he's able to actually control my Haunted Pumpkin, but it dies to Scorch. That's so much better than Space Time. Better for us, I mean. Better, but not for you. Think Firewee should have armor? That's a really cool idea. How about making it a 3-1 with armor? That might be a little... honestly, even 3-2 Fireweed, it's a really good card. I underuse it. So we give in this... I don't think so. I think we just go face. Gotta go face. Yep. That is so lucky. I think I'll put that in the fail count. Fail count. Did he just use the freeze environment here? What? What? Why? What? That is that? I mean, we, we don't have anything to do, but that's cringe. Why would he do that? Did he miss? He got Yeti. He'll get wrecked. Bye, Tempo. Bye. Oh, man. The man is not lucky. He played the wrong card. He meant to play the... I don't even know what happened. He meant... No, he just got the other one. I don't know what I'm saying. So now what? I don't care about this. I'll use the fire. I mean, well, do we just fireweed now? If we just fireweed here. We could just play Elderberry. I'll probably Elderberry on this one next turn. The 1 damage doesn't really matter. Okay, Lunchbox, yay. You don't think Fireweed was OP when it was a 2-cost 3/3? Wow. I mean, it was one of the best aggro, tempo, and control cards in the game at 3/3 make lava. And, I mean, think about it. It's basically the best 2-drop in the entire game at that point. It's weak when not played on Heights, but it's fine on Heights, and then If it destroys the environment, it's as good as playing an environment. I wonder if we should play around Pogo and Yeti and stuff. I mean, we don't really lose. We don't really lose by doing this. And who knows, this might be something important like a Tomb Raiser. It's Yeti. I guess playing not in this lane against Yeti would have been better, so I guess I'm kind of messed up. Do we win?
Yup.
Yep. Yep, we do that. Thank you, Pixel Gamer 16. Welcome to the family. La, 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 la. I don't like when I have just one minion on the field and they pass to just cover my card that's already good. It's already doing 3-4 damage with an Elderberry, because then he can just so easily get a 2-for-1. I have no tempo. I'd rather set up a second minion. I think it's one of the keys to playing aggro. Can I get a 1? One of the keys to playing aggro is, like, you got to think about what would it take for them to answer your field. The time that you win is when you have more cards on the field than they can remove. So if you get that 1 drop and they don't remove it, you gotta like develop a second one and just develop a third instead of putting all your eggs into one basket. So then they can remove it really easily. So we get our 1 a little bit late. I think because of the trade, I think even though this is an aggro deck, I'll get him with the applesauce. This is a Mega Grow card. We did this sort of with Captain Combustible with Click Bees. I'll kind of do like a more Click Bee based Molekale deck with Imitator and stuff. That'll be fun. So we got a couple of options. We could go for the big shot. We also could go for the little one into Molekale. I probably want a Molekale sooner than later, so I'm gonna set this up. I'll put it in 4. Just in case we don't Molekale this next turn and can block.
Applesauce.
Why? Oh, applesauce. I get it. Now I get it. What is this guy's name? Strength. Bungie. Molekale in 3 could be good. I can also just let him block. I really could just go pumpkin and I could just go face here. Wonder what he's gonna go for. We also usually block this turn. I think I'm just doing this. We can Molekale this board pretty well. And again, it's a lot of 3 health minions, which is good against Zima. See what he gets. Norcal. So as long as we don't get punish shrooms or buff shrooms, okay. Really, our Weed Black and our Super both kill this 3-2, and I'll definitely do it instead of growing here. So that hits. That hits. And we got more Spore. God damn it. We'll use more Spore in order to proc an Elderberry a little bit later. We might do it this turn. Can also Elderberry here. So if he puts a 1 health minion on the ground, I'll Scorch it. I guess the Elderberry doesn't hit face though. Is a 4-3 that goes better than a 4-drop? Sometimes. Probably not against ZMAC, but... Oh, so that's a Scorch. I don't even want to Molekale this now, so I'm gonna Scorch. Whew, what do we do here? I don't even want to Molekale. All these cards become worse when we Molekale, right? I can Scorch and Dry Elderberry. Is that crazy? He might be going for going viral. Honestly, if he plays going viral, he loses the game. I mean, Molekale could give these more health, but I don't know if that's what I want at this point. I think we just Dry Elderberry. He can't really afford to going viral anyway. He's gotta remove stuff. Again, don't want to invest this into something because it's too easy to remove. That would have killed 2 minions if we covered it. Now it only kills 1. I don't know what he's trying to do. Okay, another fruitcake. So now we have extreme card advantage. We also have health advantage. He has the lightning bolt, this one, okay. So now we're really just going to try to play the attrition game. I'm really going to be going after that middle manager, and I mean, we could try to finish him off. Double Poison Ivy could do it. There's Kitchen Sink. So this is going to tentatively do 8. 8 and 4 wins. So I'm going to have to fix this. So we have Elderberry and nothing. We can take 8 as long as we kill this. We can do 5. I don't want to screw this up. I think keeping our health up is probably the way here. Is there a point in more sporing here? Not really. So now this it actually only does 2 damage instead of 8. I'll also get an extra spear here. I mean, just a removal. Oh no, sorry. This goes face for 2. That was probably a mistake now. So now I have to. It has overshoot. I forgot. I have to look for some kind of miracle now. I'll need like a jumping bean just to survive. Whoops! I didn't actually calculate this damage. Well, we got Jelly Bean. Close enough. Too bad. Maybe there was a better play there? Last turn. Ooh, Kitchen Sink's just something that does a lot of damage. He also got that from Middle Manager. The Middle Manager carry. There was a good play there, it was not apparent. Those fruitcakes actually won the game for me. Why would more Spore help there? Is a 2-drop gonna prevent overshoot? Is there a 2-drop that heals? I think I mean, I don't know if there's a 4-drop that helps either. I'm not gonna go through it right at a time. So 1, 2. Let's ditch the second one. That's a good. So I think we play around. Well, I guess since we need the Heights Lane, I was thinking of playing around Black Hole, but we need the Heights Lane for the Fireweed if he doesn't Black Hole. That's fine. We just need something to heal us there, or to... Is there a 4-drop that heals? I don't even know. Is there a 4-drop that removes a card? So if this is a swashbuckler, we want to front it. If it's a sumo, we want to front it. And if it's a monkey pirate, we don't want to front it. I'm thinking usually it's going to be swashbuckler or sumo. Monkey pirate would be the least of the three. Especially if this is a sumo. I love how he has to move this and then he ends up with lava and I don't. Hell yeah, get wrecked. I love doing that. My favorite play. He moved it to heights. He's like, just get out of here. Got him. Mine is better too. Mine's doing 3 damage. His is doing 2, and his is dying slowly. Love to see it. So, Scorch Berry Blast is pretty good. It means we can't set these up. I probably could just do this into Molekale, but really, it means that this dies too. Let's not be too greedy here. We're completely ruining the engine of his deck. It also kills the sumo a turn earlier. Why is Fireweed here instead of Wildberry? Well, Fireweed is a better card than Wildberry is the real answer. Now, Wildberry, if you're just looking about aggro and how much damage it does 4 damage, and the Fireweed does 3. But on the other hand, the Fireweed is harder to kill. It has 2 health, which is very important. You need to stay ahead in terms of the tempo, like I explained before. Also, the option of being able to cover opponents' environments is really good, especially there's a lot of things like Black Hole that are really good against aggro decks. So just because of that versatility, that is the reason. I could go Elderberry here. It's not a terrible play. And then I can Molekale it next turn. I don't know. Elderberry ain't bad. It's the most damage. Let's go. Let's do it. That card dies for free, so ain't bad. Sad coach. But again, 3-2 for the stats of an aggro card is fine on turn 2. I mean, it's not bad. 4-1 is better if it doesn't get removed, but that's a big if. There's a bunch of things that deal 1 damage in this game. Also, I didn't even mention, Wildberry, you can pick what lane it goes into. Being able to play into an empty lane is irreplaceable. I know Fireweed is also kind of confined to lane 1, but at least you have options, you know? So now what? We actually rolled a 1, so 5 damage. So cool. I could Molekale this. Could, like, just Molekale. Yeah, the coach should have gone here. I think because the second card proc, this will do 5 damage now usually. Let's just set up the best tempo play. We'll be able to Molekale these in a second. Pretty good. And this will proc the block, which is definitely value. We just need 4 damage now. He's got a nice field established. It'd be nice to have a little more strike through here, but we'll see what happens. Man, there's coach. Rough? Rough, rough, rough. So usually developing a second minion is just garbage here. A 3-drop usually just dies really bad to a 3-3. I could just Molekale. Getting a strike-through minion would be really nice for one of these 4s. There's a few strike-through minions on 4. I'm pretty sure we just Molekale here. Let's see what we get. Yeah. This one at least has enough health to take 2 shots from a coach, so that's cool. Camel Cross. It means that all of my superpowers I get this turn basically do nothing. So which one would we Weed Whack? I don't know, man. I don't actually... It's hard for me to see since we don't have strike-through minions to see our path to victory here, so I'm just stalling to get strike-through minions. We just don't really have enough resources to clear this board. Man, Camel Cross? Sports Camel Cross can definitely do it in terms of the lane clog. Now what do we do? So Fireweed here clears this lane. It's better than nothing. I'm just gonna spam this too just to stall. It also softens this coach a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't have a going viral. Oh man. I don't think we win this one. We just don't have enough damage, and he certainly does. He wins with just 5 and 5. And then even if we block, we lose. Bro. Show. Golden one. Didn't even need that. Alright, so we're 2 and 2 with this deck. Come on, man. Honestly, to think about what, you know, whether Molekale would have been better than Bloomerang there, it definitely would not have. And yeah, Astrocado has been AFK. Where's our one? Where's our one? There. There it is. Found it. Ank. See what we get. Something with one attack that dies to a Fireweed would be nice. Take that. Dog pretty good. I think Fireweed on the board is not good for us, and we have to clear this dog in order to make another play. Like, having the lava is bad when you're an aggro deck. It just gives you fewer options of where to play cards. So kill... Why did he values his dog more than my... Okay, I don't understand that at all. Really like a 1, 2, or 3 here. That is a 2. I'm gonna Berry Blast this. I'm also gonna set up the more Spore, since we're always going to Elderberry. It doesn't even kill this. We want to hit, proc the block, just get rid of this block cycle for now, and have a minion for Elder next turn. It's pretty good. 4 damage, difficult for Boogaloo to deal. If he uses a superpower here, he's a Dumbo. None of them are playable. Why? Why not trade your 1/1, get 2 extra damage to phase? What does this do? This is not... Oh, stupid. What is he doing? So we got a good curve coming up. What is this gonna be? It's probably another one of these. And this will be a fine trade. It could be nuts or berries. Is there anything that really... Could be Bomb Imp? No, he wouldn't play Bomb there, though. No, let's go. Conga. Okay. God damn it. Conga. I think clearing a lane. He seems to be running a dancing deck too, so just means Flamenco will be doing less. Clearing a lane should be fine. We actually got a 1-drop that we can combine with the Astro here, so that's cool. There's also a play where we Molekale and play Apple Saucer. Was that stupid? Probably. It's actually more damage overall, and we kind of don't want to Molekale this. I'm actually doing this play. That's very cool. I'll just put this here now. Less block meter charge. La 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 la. Got a lot of damage coming in. Lucky he did not have a flamenco to one on the spot there. It's sort of the position you want to be in this kind of deck. He doesn't have a finisher. See if he has a removal card. That'll go a long way here. Nope. Can we get the 5? No, we don't get the 5. So I hope he gets Evaporate. Because his Lightning Bolt powers, Backup Dancers is fine. It gets him down to 2. Ugh, still don't like our position here though. They gotta Evaporate, we would've won. We got that full block meter, so that's going a long way. Hopefully this doesn't feed him an alien ooze. We just got a stall here, I think. So we'll put the most valuable minion, which is this, in 1, since it doesn't die. And then this likely doesn't do damage. And this could end up doing damage if we hit it, because it could just be another Jester. So we'll put the 0 attack guy here. I'm really just playing for lane 4 right now. We have 2 minions there. Miracle. Bungee Plumber from Middle Manager. Watch the last card. Sugary. So he's YOLOing it. As long as we don't roll a 1, we're fine. I don't want to... Not like this. Not like this. Mm-mm-mm. Yes! Ah. Damn. Aggro Solar Flare. So again, against the Huge Giganticus and Super Brains, it was kind of easy, but... Oh, this guy. Cool. Nice play, bro. He got this from Middle Manager. We probably want to take this out now. We could Weed Whack. I think just Weed Whack plus Applesauce or this is gonna be better next turn. We'll see. The Blast Charge Hunters. I like how this dies before it grows from this taking damage. But we're ahead. We are where we want to be. Double is probably the play. Is it worth sacrificing 4 damage in order to ruin the engine of his deck? I think so. So we'll get him with this. That's cool. The problem is he's blocking, so Elder Bear here is way too sad. I think we're just gonna let this happen. Again, adding 2 damage. I think these 3-1s and 4-1s against Smash, unless he's running Nibble, they're really good threats in themselves. More threats are better than fewer threats. And again, Elderberry would have done decent damage here, but it would have died to any superpower he has, basically. It's free heal. Now we can play the now that he's at this no block 4 damage, this is the time that we really play the Elderberry. So the Elderberry goes... This is interesting. We could do it in 1. Dies to Alien Ooze. I guess if he Alien Oozes, then we win in 4 anyway, right? We actually have lethal in 2 lanes here. I don't think taking 4 damage matters, so let's just Weed Whack this one. Keep a 4-1 on the field. If he deals with a 5-4, he loses in lane 4. Got him. La 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 la. Neptuna, it's a decent matchup. I think with this hand we'll keep Elderberry since we have things to do for a few turns. Very difficult card for him to deal with here. Should I play around Neptuna Super and actually spam this instead? It's gonna be 1, 2... we're not playing around Rolling Stone though. I guess it's more likely for him to have Rolling Stone than Neptuna Super. I don't think I have a really good statistic on what percentage of opponents run Rolling Stone. Turns out it worked out though. I'm still gonna play around Rolling Stone since he didn't have it last turn. There's no Weed Whack anyway. We'll combine these at some point. This will probably end up being the base for Elderberry anyway. So, opponent having no answer to our aggro cards the first couple of turns other than California rolling. That's the one we wanted back. We'll just replay this now. Saucer will save for turn 6, why not? Just thinking 1, 2... It's not gonna matter. Doesn't matter where that goes. That's cool. I hope he hits the Blooming Heart in, being afraid of it growing. Yes, now it becomes a perfect base for Elderberry. We were going to cover this one anyway. We're in extremely good shape here. Is there a way to play around Pogo? If he plays a Gravestone, I might just play Raptors. Pogo absolutely decimates us here, so we have to play around it. Too bad, too. Pogo's a very good card against Aggro Solar Flare. It's like we made the right choice. None of these are a good bounce, Bounce a Raptor, he'll heal that. He just gave us more Raptors back. It's really good for us. We're just gaining value now. And these are good against Pogo, against Yeti. As opposed to our strike-through minions are really bad against Pogo and Yeti. See how many Gravestones he plays here. 1 means we still go for this play. We can't afford to just play a single big card. It's too weak. We have space for Elderberry anyway. It's Pogo, just doesn't have a good Pogo. He decided not to be bouncing Raptors back into our hands. Smart decision. Does he have Encrypt? Did he use a superpower? He used Blow on 1. I feel like he's still holding something, right? He's got Frenzy. He might Frenzy in order to mug. That would be the one he would think about. Neptuna he would have used, and then Encrypt. Encrypt would be a gimme. So, didn't use a superpower. He had Rolling Stone though. Imp throwing Imp. He didn't play Pogo this turn. I'm so happy. So we're gonna Elderberry finally. And Fireweed. There's no point in playing the strike through minion yet. We'll play it when it needs to front another minion, you know? I like how this procs the block for the 5, now 4 damage. You got Alien News from Pumpkin. It's never... That's always the card you don't want them to get. It's a control card. Now what? He's actually using this offensively instead of defensively. I kind of disagree with that. He's really low health. This whole game is about him stabilizing. He clogs these lanes, though. At least we have strike through. Maybe if I would have thought a little bit further, you know, this being a strike through minion would have been good. I don't know. We have it here anyway. So it's a pretty easy play here. It's just 5 and 2. There's no point in playing around Pogo or anything like that. I think Weed Whack. This is fun. It's a fun way. Just another Pogo. Probably bounce the Astrocado. So our super does 6 damage. It actually wins here on the block. Not anymore. Not anymore. He's gonna have leftovers in hand. This is tough. Control Neptuno with a bunch of Pogos, man. I don't think this Scorch does a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Do it sometime when we can get more value. Just need 4 damage here. That's a pretty good top deck. We go 5 and 3. It means we have 2 lethals on the field. Just makes it hard for him to deal with. Oh, we straight up win against Plankwalker. Straight up. He also knows we have Astrocado, so he's gonna have to try to play around it. So if he plays a Pogo or a Yeti, yeah, well, we'll still have 2 shots to face. So Pogo or Yeti should be fine. He would have to play a third, and this is also lethal. We're actually gonna have 3 lethals to face, so even like double Pogo will do it because it's a chump blocker. La 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 la. So the play's really easy. It's Astrocado and Berry. 5 damage Berry. Very underrated card here. Man, I'm feeling some old school vibes from this deck. Good old Aggro Solar Flare. Getting it done. Should be okay here. Can't do any frenzy stuff. 3 and 4 will not win. Just thinking about Healthy Treat and going viral. Actually, this plus, well, plus a Healthy Treat could win. You'd get to 9. Does he have it? No. That's 8. Oh my god, he's so close. He like wants to show me what he's got. We block anyway. Oh, and Astrocado anyway. So we're 5 and 2. Prime Gaming is free with Amazon Prime, yes. So if you have Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, the shipping deal, or your mom has it, then you can get subscribes. You can get subscribes every month for free, guys. Just general subscribes. Do I look for a 2? I don't think so. We settle for this hand. Probably ditching Elderberry would have been right there, right? Yeah, I know, a lot of close games. Plankwalker, Monkey Pirate. Could have gotten it done there. Okay. Alright. Fireweed is not an aggro card. Yes, it is. It does 3 damage. That's plenty. The best aggro cards out. How many cards on 2 costs do 3 damage? That's a lot. It's not as good as Haunted Pumpkin, but Haunted Pumpkin is the premier aggro card in this game. It's an aggro card that also has some tech to it. Second Pumpkin, love to see it. Also, I mean, if this is like a teleportation zombie, it's the best case scenario. Yes, because we just scorch him now. Ah! Oh, because he used his super. Oh, right, I forgot. This game's broken. I forgot. Sorry, guys. My bad. My bad. Come on, man. Broken stuff. I think we're still okay. This'll trade. We can get 5, 5, 5. We're getting 5 damage for a bunch of turns in a row now. We completely ignore that. Don't really have a choice anyway. Enjoy conjuring. I don't care. La, 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 la. Try, if you wrote your phone number on a piece of toilet paper, what would the numbers be? Are you trying to get my number? Listen, if you want my number, just ask for it, okay? Stop being a goddamn pussy. I don't know. You think it's a pogo, guys? It kind of smells like a pogo, a little bit. Why is he not playing into here? Is this crazy not to elderberry? I'm like literally just doing this. It's a Yeti. Yeah, this was the correct play. I don't know why he didn't play this here though. He really wants to kill the berry. This would have leaped. So good. Right, what's your number? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, guys. That's all I can say. It's pretty good. God damn it. Bruh. Why is he grow? Oh, because he lives. Oh gosh. Bro. If I got weed whack, would I use it? If I got more spore, would I use it? I think so. See what happens here. If he doesn't cover this card, we could set up the seed there. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. It's a little sad playing this into a deadly minion, but I think 5 damage makes it worth it. We gotta just run. We're not gonna win the long game here. Okay. No! Killed both of them. I just need 6 damage. That's all I need. Man, the Pogos are killing us today. Pogo and Yeti against this deck. Too bad sneaky mid is a thing though. Dear God. I don't even know what to do anymore. Watch it just be another one now. La, 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 la. Nope. Wow-wee, the superpowers. That cost 3 too, so he conjured it. Okay. This is still winnable, guys. Weed whack I'll use here. Cause why not? I think so. It's a little awkward because we get this 5 damage anyway, but it means it's set up for next turn, and he hasn't really shown us much in terms of removal. We can also actually go face in this lava, so this dying for free is good. He rolled a 3 there. Okay. Okay. Gets teleports. I think we just go for the Molekale. La 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 la. I hope he doesn't have a removal play, and that's it. That's that, man. A 2-drop is more useful than this. It's never gonna transform in this game. Who knows? Maybe we'll get something good. Grab it. Oh my god! Oh my god, Sonic Bloom! Oh my god, it's 1-off lethal. Oh, that's almost really okay. Well, now he has to answer both of these lanes. Teleport is not gonna get it done. Maybe he'll go for a Bad Moon Rising or something. Oh, no! No! Thanks, Haunted Pumpkin. Thanks a lot, bro. Guarantee lethal for him, exactly lethal. Bruh. We're 5 and 3. Man, this stream's been cursed lately, even when we use the good decks. Really, there's not a whole lot that Solar Flare can do against just a bunch of Pogos and Yetis, man. It slows the deck down. All the finishers don't work. I mean, it hard answers Elderberry and Astrocado. It's pretty good against anything else. He put a Pogo in front of a Haunted Pumpkin, like, it's a 2-for-1. It's really hard to stay ahead. That's cool. I think Berry Blast against Infinity is good too. Too bad. Yeah, Monster Mash for the win. So this is a decision. We gotta think: are we gonna go face here, or do we go after the pumpkin, the Conman? Conman in 4 too. I think we go face. So we're 5 and 3. The answer is no. 62% of you voted yes. I would have voted yes, not gonna lie, but the answer is no. Yeah. The nose do win. Win again. We're getting some really good. He's getting bullseye, but we're getting in some really good non-bullseye. Got one bungee. There's that. It's not very good. I think we'll set this up. We'll Scorch next turn. We also could have done this, actually. Play Blooming Heart here so it grows. Maybe that would have been good. I think this deck is really good. But that's just me. See what he goes for him. They just continue to develop threats. There's nothing we really need to Berry Blast here. Block Meter Manipulation is also good against this deck. That's a good card. Takes out something and creates more blocks for him. La, la, la. So that's good, getting a lot of damage in. We also have Reach in our hands. I'll probably Berry Blast a lane here. But if he only plays a Gravestone, you know, we'll just use this to go face. Wonder if we do our first Berry Blast to face now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think we do, because this will proc the block and this will win. That's just how it goes. He went face with that? Okay. Enjoy. Easy. For 6, I'll settle for 7 and 3 for this deck though. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Is everyone still fighting about Fireweed? Whether it's actually a good card or not? Conga is can control some things, but it's not that good against this deck. So I'm not really running anything that only has 1 health. It's interesting. We can go 1-2 against Z-Mac. It's pretty good. Ooh, sheesh. So I'm gonna do this first. This can always do 4 later. This we want to start getting rolling early.
Do you think we'll ever see a return of more regularly scheduled battles with fans? I'd personally enjoy having a match against you with my favorite deck.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. La, 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 la. I think this is worth it. It does 3 to face. It also saves this from his Z-Max Super, which he might be setting up here. I think he uses a superpower, kind of no matter what. He might have been going for Rockwell too, if that's what he's packing. There's the superpower. Now we can do the pumpkin. It's just better to develop these early rather than late. It gets more value for time. We got some cards now though. So I think it's gonna be you. Let's not let him block before this trade happens. This also, anyway, in general, likes to grow when you block. So. That's a good landscaper, though, man. That's another really very, not frequently used with Z-Mac, but a very good card against Aggro Solar Flare. It's still something. We're still doing damage, but it's obviously greatly reduced. Not only the damage this turn, but just the threat coming in for later turns. I would expect Z-Mac wouldn't have all the gravestones. I mean, finally it's a non-sneaky hero. Not so sneaky after all. I'm probably going to use this to clear a lane that has guys in it already. Strength. It's still better now. He's not going to be able to erase us. He's going to have to erase us. Roll 1. The most powerful unit on the field did not hit that turn. And he didn't like not getting his D-Max Super, so that'll make it 7 and 3. A little awkward finish, but... Alright guys, this deck actually did well. Again, the season just resets, so that's why everyone's in rank 30s rather than being rank 50. But I mean, we're playing against good opponents, and I think the deck did as we expected. When we played against, you know, Swarm, it was a close game. Against HG and Super Brains, we dominated. And then against, it wasn't even crazy control. It wasn't a bunch of bungee plumbers that really got us. It was more, I mean, maybe last game it did, but it was more like Pogos. Really, Pogo after Pogo, man. It's hard to beat that. It's so good, Pogo, man. Anyway, that was the Aggro Solar Flare with Molekale. Was the Molekale worth it? It was a fun addition. Probably seemed like something else with Strike Through, like Bloomerang, is probably better. But it almost won that one game. I think the best Molekale was the game we lost when we got that Sonic Bloom. Maybe just Sonic Bloom instead of Molekale. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. That was a fun stream. Peace. This is Fry.